Hello and welcome back to week 4 of November. Today we're making toasted cheese ramen from the Mythical Cookbook by Josh Schreer, who is also known as the Mythical Chef, which is part of the Good Mythical Morning universe. You will need 2 packs of pork flavoured instant noodles, and we'll be using one of the flavouring packets from these noodles. 2 cups of milk, 1 cup of water, 1 tablespoon of unsalted butter, and 1 packet of mac and cheese seasoning powder from a box of mac and cheese. We're going to start by melting the butter in a pan, and whilst we wait for the butter to melt, yes, in the book it is served with a toasted cheese sandwich, but it's November, so we are focusing on the noodle side of the dish. Once the butter is melted, we're going to add the mac and cheese and pork flavoured seasoning packets, and mix together as we are like making a roux. Once they are well combined and they've spent a little bit of time on the heat, we're going to gradually start adding the milk. Once we've added about a quarter of the milk, so about half a cup, we'll start alternating some of the water in as well. Essentially here, what we're doing is building up the soup to have a nice cheesy broth that technically doesn't really have cheese. Now, I am a fan of Good Mythical Morning. I remember this episode of Will It Ramen and thinking that this was an absolutely amazing idea. Josh does mention in the book that this is not how the original dish was made, but opted for the pork flavouring sachet for convenience, which I absolutely get. This is way quicker than boiling down bones to make stock, and also way more accessible. Now would be a good time to get your instant noodles cooking. Prepare them as per the instructions on the packet. Now this is where I slightly diverge from Josh's recipe, and I do add a couple of slices of American or plastic cheese. Just because I wanted it to thicken up a little bit, not like a bechamel sauce, but just a little bit of a thickness. Once your noodles are ready, drain them, and then it's time to serve. This actually surprised me. Like, there is very minimal ingredients, but it works. My only little bit of critique of it is that it's missing something. I think maybe next time I would probably add a bit of white pepper just to sort of give it something. Earlier on I did put in some cracked black pepper. I didn't mention that prior, I forgot. The noodles as a dish by itself is quite good. I would definitely try it with the ham and cheese toasty that is recommended in the book. But yeah, this is definitely a win. If you're curious about what we've made during November this year, make sure you check out the playlist, which is linked here, and don't forget to subscribe. It actually helps us out a lot. Thanks for watching.